What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So, you know, if you've been following my channel for any extended period of time, you'll know that I'm not a fan of either LeBron James. I used to be, but that was many moons ago. I'm not a fan of LeBron James, and I've never been a fan of Tom Brady. And one thing I told you about these types of guys is that they are addicted to the spotlight. They are addicted to the crowds. They are addicted to the adulation. They are narcissists. But LeBron is beyond narcissism now to the point where he's a megalomaniac, excuse me. His narcissism has gone so far unchecked, being surrounded by sycophants to the point where, he thinks of himself as a god. And anybody that criticizes him, how dare you criticize me, you mere mortal. But anyway, I told you that these guys are addicted to the spotlight. And Tom Brady revealed something. Now, we all recall back in 2022 when he retired, I think it was in February of 2022, only to unretire, what was it, 6 weeks later? He unretired again? Well, did you know that Tom Brady, who announced his retirement now last year, because it's 2024, he almost unretired again for the second time? I'll put a link to this article in the pinned comment in the comment section below. This is from TMZ. Tom Brady was apparently ready to get back on the gridiron not long after announcing his retirement again this past year, now revealing he damn near put on his shoulder pads again. The retired quarterback and the GOAT of football, that's very disputable. If you say the GOAT of quarterbacks, okay, I can accept that one more, but whatever. Made the shocking confession in an end of year Instagram post that featured a collection of photos of him, his kids, and other loved ones in various settings throughout 2023, all of which looks to be quality time well spent with family. He writes, looking back on 2023, grateful for every moment, cherishing the highs, learning from the lows, and looking forward to what's coming next. I'm blessed to have family and friends filled with so much love, joy, and compassion surrounding me. He goes on to say that he recommends everyone connect with the people they love as much as possible, as they're all that matters at the end of the day. He then ends with this. P.S. The only downside of 2023 was when I was about to unretire in May, and my friends threw a surprise retirement party, kind of forced my hand. Sounds like he's serious, which if true, then it's absolutely nuts, especially when you consider he's already fake retired the year prior, only to undo it and go back for another season. Look, I'm not going to completely throw cold water on this. I know it's hard to give up something that you love to do, but I think if he comes back, and I wouldn't put it past him to come back in a couple of more years when he's in his 40s, because the way the game is now, it's going to get to the point where it's flag football. So, you know what I'm saying? Like 20, 30 years ago, quarterbacks were starting to get quarterbacks, especially scrambling quarterbacks, would start getting broken down by mid-30s. Pocket quarterbacks who had some speed, or at least had a line, could push it to 38, 39, 37. But by that point, they were starting to, fall apart. These guys today, man, with the way the game is played and the advancements in medicine and surgeries and treatments, they can play well into their 40s. But I would not be surprised if Tom Brady came back in a couple more years. I wouldn't be surprised. Because, they get addicted to that feeling. that feeling of being out on the field, competing with their teammates, competing with their comrades, their soldiers in arms, uh, their comrades in arms, I should say, not soldiers in arms. Even though you could argue the quarterback's the leader, but the crowd cheering, adoration, being in the spotlight, being the man. It's hard to walk away from all of that. It's hard to walk away from all of that. But I'm glad that he did because for once, I don't hate Tom Brady. I'm telling you, I hated Tom Brady. There's so many different reasons. So many different reasons that piled on over the years. I had to hate Tom Brady. But right now I don't because he's not playing. Plus, I don't even really watch football like that anymore anyway. But the same thing's going on with LeBron and Ramon James, man. I think he's going to have a hard time walking away from the game. He's going to have a really hard time walking away. But anyway, that's all I got to say about it. Tell me what you guys think.